Satnam. Good morning. Good to see you, Julia. Is Carrie with you? Oh, happy summer solstice to you. Happy summer solstice to you. I'm just going to do a quick sound check. I'm going to run upstairs and see whether or not sound is on. I'll be right back. Satnam? Satnam? Coming down the stairs. Here I come. All right. So who do we have here? Who's joined us this morning? I see one, Julia. Anyone else out there? It's always a mystery on my end. I think that's the one thing that I'm looking forward to YouTube figuring out how when they go live that I could see you too. Wouldn't that be cool? Minnie. Good morning, Minnie. I'm so happy you found your way. So I see some others. Let's see. Oh, I love you guys. I'm getting kind of excited because I've heard some rumors that soon we'll be back in studio. So soon we'll be back in studio. And I have to be truthful. I can't wait. I really, really love our time together here virtually, but I also love our time together live. It's another experience. And yeah, so I'm excited for that. So happy Father's Day. So if there's any dads out there watching, love you. Thank you for all that you do. I can't imagine. One year I got my dad a t-shirt that said something like, you can't scare me. I have 2 daughters. Because as a dad with girls, so for all the dads that might be watching us out there, happy Father's Day. And so you all know that we are in that energy field of the summer solstice. And so this is a really, really prime, ripe time to be doing your yoga practice. And in that energy field, we have an eclipse happening and we have a new moon happening. And so it's like for me, really, really going in and spending some time on, what's going to come up for you in these next few months. And so today's yoga set is going to be working on our frontal lobe. And so in our frontal lobe, truth be said, we've gotten lazy. And our laziness in our brain has happened because technology does so much for us today, which is a good thing. Our phones. I take me to Minnie's house, and I put it into the Google map, and then I just kind of go unconscious. I don't really have to think anymore. And my phone just tells me, turn here, turn there, turn here. And so it's like this part of our brain, this is the thinking, the planning, it's getting kind of lazy. And so we want to make sure that, we're always working that part of our brain so that we have the capacity to really make decisions from a conscious place and not make them from a freak out place. And so we'll be doing all kinds of arm motions. Let me see there, yoga. All kinds of arm motions. We'll be doing, if you take the lock of your jaw, and I want you to just kind of pull your teeth forward so that your jaw, the lock of your jaw comes forward. Do I look silly? Like that. Uh-huh. You feel how that like really is pulling in there? And so we're gonna be doing some motions with that. But that I just went to go see my dentist. Yeah. Not a fun visit. Because what he shared is he's like, "Are you grinding your teeth at night?" I'm like, "I don't know, I'm sleeping." He's like, "I think you might have started grinding your teeth at night." And that can happen to us when we have a lot of stress, a lot of overwhelm, a lot of things that we're not processing. And so no matter, what level of yoga, I mean, you're always going to have these things that are going to come up in your life. And so today we're going to like open that lock of the jaw, really release because we hold a lot of our stress in our face. And so we're going to release that energy so that you're not grinding your teeth at night. You're not doing all kinds of crazy things. Instead, you sit down and you work it out. So I asked him instead if he wanted to make me a mouth guard or whatever. I'm like, no, 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 no. Now that I'm aware that I might be doing it, let me do some yoga kriyas to work out what I don't actually know is in there. Sometimes we don't really realize that, on a certain level of our consciousness, there is a level of stress that's happening. There is a level of overwhelming. From the exterior, I feel totally fine. But obviously, there's something nudging inside that I'm not on a conscious awareness. And so that's what I love about Kundalini Yoga. We go in and we start to work different areas of our body. And it's going to be a fun yoga set. It's going to be a fun yoga set in the sense of, in the end, I'm going to ask you to go outside of your comfort zone. And so I'm going to surprise you with what you're going to be doing. But what you put in is what you're going to get out. And so just think about like each of the different poses. Put everything you can in, even if it seems completely silly. You just say, it seems completely silly, but I'm going to give it a try because I'm a spiritual scientist. I want to see what happens if I do this thing. Because it's really profound sometimes when you do the things that are not comfortable, because it can open up energy inside. So towards the end of your yoga set, you're going to go into the uncomfortable zone. But let's see, I see a whole bunch of chats happening here. Excited to see everyone. Oh, okay. No, if I remember correctly, you guys can all read the chat, so I'm not going to read them out loud. Um, okay. A soft night guard. It helps a lot. All right. Well, we'll see if we can work it out here with our little Kundalini yoga set. Now, there's going to be some points in our yoga set where I'm going to be asking you to do some things, some changes very quickly. And why we do these changes, these things very quickly is because that's how we work your frontal lobe. So if you think about your frontal lobe, it's doing all the decision making, all of the planning, and all of that. And when you get lazy, it's not like I intentionally get lazy with my brain. It just happens because so many things take care of everything that I need to. And so when we're making these quick changes, you might be, doing some fun little motions, and then I might be asking you to switch. And so how quickly can you make the switch? At first, it's going to take a few times for you to be able to make the switch, but you'll notice it gets very easy. All of a sudden, switch, and you don't think about it. And so if you screw up, no big deal. The screw up is how your brain actually starts to rewire itself to get the dendrites, to get more dendrites working quicker, faster, more pathways working quicker, faster. And so the good news about that is in life, when you screw up and you fail and all that, you're actually working your brain. It has to work in order to figure out a way through that block. And so that'll be the fun part of it. So if there's anyone new to Kundalini Yoga, come in with an open heart. Take a check right now. How do you feel? And then we'll do our yoga set, and then we'll take another check at the end. So how do I feel? In between all the craziness that we work on, we consciously are going to do some crazy motions, but that's how we can really work what's not at our conscious level, work at our unconscious level. So go ahead and rub your palms together. Rub, 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 rub. And as you rub your palms together, just moving right into our heart to start off with. And now press your palms together firmly. Take your thumb, bring it just above the nose and in between the eyebrows. Look up. Stay focused in and out, but now close the windows of your eyes. So this is the all-knowing intuition center, your third eye. As Kundalini yogis, you want to keep bringing your focus back here, right into the third eye. And now move your hand down to the middle of your chest, but you keep applying that focus up. Ground down through your sit bones. Gain length in your spine. And now your chin is parallel to the floor, but I want you to slightly pull it back. And as you slightly pull it back, just notice how it lengthens the back of the neck. And so we call this neck lock. And you want to check every so often to make sure that the chin doesn't start to work its way all the way up to the sky. You want to kind of keep that little neck lock there. The opening mantra is Ong, spelled O-N-G, Namo, Gurudev, Namo. I bow to the Creator. I bow to the Divine Teacher that is within. And we do it 3 times. Everyone inhale deeply together. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Pause your breath and apply root lock. So feel like you have to go to the bathroom, but you stop. You squeeze the energy from the base of your body and feel the energy rising, piercing through your heart. Bring it all the way up through your crown. And through your crown, begin to see 1,000-petal lotus. When you feel like you can no longer hold, slightly inhale a little more breath. And exhale. And now as you inhale, begin to raise your arms up towards the sky. Open your arms 60 degrees. Allow the palms to now face forward. Keep your palms stretched. Take the fingertips into the pads of the palms. Stick your tongue out and pant like a dog. Now close your mouth and let it go through your nose. It'll sound like a steam engine. If there's anyone on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle, or if you are pregnant, go back to long and deep breathing. Inhale really deep. Bring the thumbs together at the top. Stretch your fingers out. Keep stretching. And as you exhale, begin to sweep your arms down slowly. Feel the essence of sweeping out of your auric field what no longer serves you. And touch the floor. Feel the energy release. And inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your knees and begin to rotate your body around. So as you rotate around the front, that's the inhale. Pull your navel in as you roll around the back, and that's the exhale. And then just allow the navel to really go all the way back so you massage the inner organs of elimination. And even though I can't hear you, begin to chant along. Peace within me. And slowing it down through center, begin to rotate in the opposite direction, around and around. And slowing it down through center. Inhale through center. Apply root lock. Feel like you'll have to go to the bathroom, but squeeze and pull the energy all the way up. And exhale. Reaching your arms up towards the sky. This time, let your fingertips land in front of your shoulders and your thumbs in back. And then inhale left, exhale right. So you're just turning your body left and right, creating a ringing out motion through your navel. And let your breath become a sniff in, sniff out, sniff in, sniff out. And slowing it down and inhale through center. Exhale, release your hands. And then roll your shoulders up and roll them all the way back. And so just allowing the inhale as you roll up, and as you exhale, they drop down and back. And just make big, gigantic circles. So big, gigantic circles with your shoulders. There's a tendency in today's world that we slump down a lot, our phones, our computers. And as we do that slumping down, the shoulders collapse forward, the heart collapses forward. And so just opening up, releasing all of the stress, releasing all of the worry, just rolling your shoulders back. And then this time squeeze up, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, center. As you exhale, lower your ear over to one shoulder. Roll it backward. And then roll it all the way around front. As you roll back, try and reach your nose up towards the sky to protect the lower neck area. You lift the nose up towards the sky. And then slowing it down. and rotate in the opposite direction. Allowing this unwinding sensation to work through the mind. And then slowing it down and bring it in through center, inhale. And exhale. And then releasing that, we'll come onto your hands and knees. So right up onto your hands and knees. Allow your knees to be hip distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. Press down on the knuckles. Allow the wrists to be right underneath the shoulders. And then you're going to start to create a big circle with your pelvis and a circle with your head. So you're just making a nice circle with the pelvis and a circle with the head. And I want you to feel this uncoiling sensation from the base of your body and uncoiling all the way up through the skull. The Kundalini is known to be lying dormant at the base of the spine, 3.5 coils. So right now, you just uncoil the energy and bring it all the way up. And then slowing it down in reverse directions. And so usually there's one side that's a little tighter than the other. And so this side that you're doing right now, I'm guessing, is the side that feels a little awkward right now because you probably chose the easy way first. That's just how we roll in life. It's just how we roll in life. And then you're going to slow it down and bring it through center. Inhale through center and exhale. And now you're going to change it. We're going to do a spinal flex. So the lower spine will drop, forehead goes to the sky, heart reaches forward. Then you pull your navel in and your chin goes towards your chest. But you're going to create this little sniff in, sniff out, sniff in, sniff out. So we're just creating a nice flexible wave through your spine. So the ideal situation is there's no pause on top, there's no pause on bottom, and you're just letting this wave run through your spine, which is your information highway. We're letting this flexible wave run right up into the brain, into your mind. And then you got the chore of letting that flexibility roll right out into your life. Flexible spine, flexible mind, flexible life. Stay with a little sniffing in, sniffing out. Try and stay with the sniff in, sniff out. And now inhale really deep. Exhale, bring your knees together. And you're going to add your right leg sweeping up and back as you inhale. As you exhale, knee comes in towards the chin. So you inhale open, you exhale close. Sniff in, sniff out. Sniff in, sniff out. Inhale really deep, reach up and back. Exhale, lay it down, switch to the other leg. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Sniff in, sniff out. So this is one of my favorite poses because I always pretend like I'm kicking out of my life all this stuff that doesn't serve me. So visualize that's what you're doing. Just kicking the crap out. Gotta make room for the new. You gotta make room for the new. You are almost there. You are almost there. Stay steady. Stay steady. Last few moments. You got this. Gotta make room for the new by getting rid of the old. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lay it down. Spread your knees wide. Take your buttocks back towards your heels. Allow your forehead on the floor. And just allow it to shift. Just breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, blow it out. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Starting to feel alive, yeah? So now all you're going to do is take your hands, put them in front of you, and then open your legs nice and wide. So your hands are in front of you, your legs are open nice and wide, feet are on the floor. And now take your hands, bring them onto your waistline, push down on your legs, bring yourself on up. So ideally, your feet are wide, a little bit more than shoulder distance apart. You're going to take your arms parallel to the floor. If you have tight hamstrings or you have a sensitive lower back, whatever knee we're moving towards, bend that knee. So you'll inhale here. As you exhale, opposite hand will go to opposite foot. Push down on your legs and it brings you back up. And then you exhale to the opposite side. Push down on your legs and you come back up. And now you find a rhythm that works for you. Remember, if you have a sensitive lower back, tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knee you are heading towards. Make sure you're using your legs and your abs to bring you up. Just creating this little windmill. Just massaging deeply inside to the inner organs. They're all about eliminating. And then let the next one be your last one as you inhale up. Exhale, release your arms and wiggle your feet towards each other. And then we'll come down to a seated posture. So you'll want to make this a nice, comfortable seated posture. So if you need any props or anything like that, sometimes people like to put something underneath their buttocks. If that works for you, do that. Something to make you comfortable. And it's okay even if you're sitting in a chair. You could sit in a chair too. So remember that pulling the lower jaw, try and reach the lower teeth in front of the top teeth. You're going to hold on to your knees, and as you inhale, you'll come forward. So it's a, and then as you exhale, open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and pull back on your navel. When you reach back, make sure you stick your tongue out as far as you possibly can. So inside the inner makings of you, everything is intertwined and connected. So that pulling of the tongue is literally pulling all the way down into the navel. And in the navel region is where you hold a lot of the old struggles, the old pain deep underneath the tissue. So we're just pulling it out. Inhale, center. Pause. And exhale. Let that go. So now we're going to come up into a standing. You might want to grab a prop. So I'm just looking around. What kind of prop do I have? I see a fancy little pillow over here. So I'm going to grab my fancy little pillow. Whatever you got, a pillow, you roll up the back of your yoga mat, a bath towel. I'm actually going to put my heels on the pillow because you're going all the way down. Yay! So if this doesn't work for you, you could always just go halfway, okay? Your hands are going to be on your waistline. I call this the superhero pose. So keep your hands on your waistline and you feel like you're a superhero. You're going to do the same breath. You're going to pull your teeth forward. Oh, wait, I'm going to start the timer. Wouldn't want us to go too long, right? So you're going to do the same thing. Pull your teeth forward as you inhale. As you exhale, you're going to go all the way down. So inhale here. Exhale, go down. Now remember, if it does not serve you to go all the way down, then you're just going to sit in the chair. So you do what works for your body. Hurting yourself is not where you want to head. So you take care of yourself so that you can continue daily with your yoga practice. So now as you keep going, I'm sure you're going to start to feel this in your thighs. And that's what we want to happen. Your thigh bones, they are in control of all of the potassium, of all of the calcium. And so we want to make sure that you've got strong thigh bones. And so just stay with it. You're doing great. You're doing great. Just last few moments. Yes, I can. I got this. Let the next one be your last one. Inhale up. Exhale. Whew. Feels good to work a little, yeah? Come sitting down. And just let it shift. Just let it shift. And for this seated pose, you want to make it very comfortable because you are here for a little while. So if you need to add a prop underneath your buttocks, that works. Ground down through your sit bones. Inhale really deep. Blow it out. One more time, inhale really deep. Blow it out. All right. So your arms are going to be doing some fun motions. Remember, your arms are connected to your heart. It's the essence of your heart. So you're going to start with your palms, your elbows bent, palms facing forward. So you see that your palms are facing forward. And then you're going to take your right arm and you're going to reach it out and the palm is going to go down. And then you're going to bring it back. And you're going to take the left hand, reach it out, palm goes down. And then you bring it back. And so that's all you're doing. I'm going to turn on the timer, but you're doing it fast. So you're not just kind of like going really slow. You're going as fast as you can. Okay? So you figure out what as fast as you can means. Close your eyes and go inside. Don't think about it. Just go. Just go really fast. Make sure your palm goes down each time you go out and bring it back in. You should notice that as you keep going, your arms are hitting the side of your body. They're hitting the side of your body. And so right now, we're going right into the brain. We're going right into the brain. Was my palm up? Was my palm down? I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. Your palm goes down as you go out, but comes back in when you come back. Last 30 seconds. Go really fast now, really fast. As fast as you can. Don't think about it. Go, 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 go. Inhale, pull your arms out. Exhale, release your hands onto your knees. Focus at your third eye. Just feel the shift. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. And so your hands will create a fist. Thumb go across to the mount of your pinky finger and then make that fist. You're going to go one arm to 60, the other arm to 60, both arms up. 60, 60, up. 60, 60, up. Okay? So you got that. Now go fast. Find a rhythm that is not comfortable, that you go fast enough that you're like, whoa, I don't know if I like this or not. So you can really go deep in and start to work. It's almost like you're punching at that 60. So it's not a like slow, gentle. You're literally punching at the 60 and punching to the sky. And as you do that, you quickly come back down. So really remember, what you put in is what you're going to get out. So go into the uncomfortableness of it and work it out.
You're almost there, almost there. Last few seconds, 15 to be exact. Just go for it. Go for it. You know you're going to rest for a little bit, so get everything you got, everything you have. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale. Exhale, take your middle finger, bring it into your palms. So you're pulling your middle finger into your palm. Middle finger, patience. Bring your hands forward and now start to lift up and down. So middle finger is in towards your palms and you are literally just lifting up and down. You are not here long. You are not here long. So go. Just lift up and down. Work on that ability for you to be patient in all those impatient times. And it's no coincidence that when you lose your patience, you do something else with that middle finger. So right now, work it out. Go up and down really fast. Up and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release your arms. Release the middle finger. And just be still. Let it shift. Inhale really deep. Blow it out. So for the next one, you're going to have to figure out which one works for you. I'll show you option 1, and then I'll show you option 2. You decide whichever one works for your body. Option 1, fingertips connected to your brain. So when you were in your mom's tummy, fingertips and brain were developing together. That's why we work a lot on your fingertips. So your fingertips are going to go onto the floor, and you're going to allow 40% of your weight. I know some of you are smiling because you know where you're heading right now. 40% of your weight lands on your fingertips. You come up into crowd-pleasing frog. So when crowd-pleasing frog, your heels are together. They're off the floor, and you press them together. Notice my knees are going out. Notice my toes and my knees are pointing the same direction. Fingertips have 40% of my weight. As I inhale, you straighten your legs, drop your head. As you exhale, you quickly come back down, chin parallel to the floor. Biggest mistake, hands drop, head drops, and then you're going from there, and you're not getting all of the benefits. 40% of the benefit, remember? Thyroid and parathyroid in your throat. So you want your head to be moving in that. So that's going to be the full pose. Some of you will do that. Some, you will stand up. You'll stretch your legs out, fingertips touch something, and you go down, and you come up. You go down, you come up. So you decide which one works for your body. You're only going to 26. You're only going to 26. Assume your position, and here we go. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, yes, 25, you got this, 26, Wahikudu, get excited, yeah, I did it. Instructions say, I'm sitting on your ankles in rock pose. That might not work for you. You could go back to cross-legged, totally fine. You're gonna go back into what you already know. 60, 60, up. 60, 60, up. I know right now you're a little tired, and that's how we're gonna work your brain. It has to figure out, what was I doing? 60, 60 up. 60, 60 up. So now you keep going, you keep going. As you keep going, I want you really to focus on that sniffing breath. Really focus on that sniffing breath. You're almost there, you're almost there. Really feeling that punch, really feel that punch. Last few moments, last few moments. Inhale, reach up, open your hands. Exhale, release your hands down. Let it shift, let it shift. So if you're sitting on your heels, right where the heel is, there is a nerve ending. It's all about eliminating. So we're just stimulating that eliminating force inside of you. Inhale really deep. Exhale, blow it out. All right. Come to standing, come to standing. So your feet, they're about hip distance apart, and you just keep them. Whoops, I got the wrong song going on. Sorry about that. So the ideal situation is, it says keep your feet here. So don't go out here. Keep your feet here and start to shake. So you're shaking right there at your feet, right in the ankles, lower legs, and you let your hips start to go into it. Your shoulders go into it, and you let your head go into it. So you're just like this trembling sensation. And so keeping with this trembling, and just know your body, mind, and spirit, there's really two aspects, human animal and human spirit. So this trembling, the human animal part of you, knows that you can literally just shake out, tremble out. Any pain, any stress. So you just keep with the shake. And remember, you're going to get what you put in. So really shake it out, shake it out. Every cell inside right now is getting a huge internal massage. We all love a massage. So let this be a deep, deep massage. Victory. And now as you keep going, begin to make it your own little dance. Maybe your arms go up into the sky. Maybe they go out to the side. And you just dance into you. You just dance and wiggle and shake right into you. Dance, dance.
Ahora conmigo tú baila para hoy por nuestro día de movidas, los problemas, lo que sea. ¡Salud! ¡Baila, baila!
Remember when you were a little child? That's how you did it. You just danced your way through life. You just smiled, you shook around, and you danced. You didn't care what it looked like, how it felt. You just went for it. So I need you to do that right now. You're just that innocent little child. And just dancing. Just 30 more seconds. Really work it up. Come on. Don't give up. Go back to the innocence of you. That pureness. That little child. Inhale, reach for the stars. Exhale, release your arms down. Come sitting down. Cross-legged position. Make it a comfortable cross-legged position. Take your hands next to your body. Elbows are bent. Palms are facing forward. The ring finger and the pinky, bring them down. The thumb will hold them down. So the thumb is holding down the ring finger and the pinky. And now your middle finger and your index finger, I want you to cross them as if you are making a promise. So cross the middle finger and the index finger. Cross my heart. Ground down through your sit bones. Lengthen in your spine. Pull your chin slightly back. And now inhale. Pause your breath. Slowly exhale. Inhale like you're drinking your breath. Pause. Slowly, through a straw, exhale. Drink your breath. Pause. Exhale. Drink your breath. Pause. Say to yourself, sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale. Pause. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale. Pause. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale. And now you keep going, inhaling. Pause. 3 rounds of Sa Ta Na Ma mentally. And then you slowly exhale. Inhale really deep. Pause your breath. Exhale, cross your hands over your chest. And in this new moon, this new beginning, what do you want to create for you? What do you want to promise to your own soul to begin? Feel it from your heart. What is it you want to create for you? It's a new beginning. Maybe you promise to do a little yoga each day. Maybe to eat healthier. Maybe to rest more. Maybe there's a project that you're wanting to complete. Go deep into your heart. What is it? What is it? Inhale. And exhale, releasing your arms and releasing the cross in your fingers and releasing your body down onto the floor, lying down into Shavasana, letting all of the healing benefits move through you. So you just come lying down, finding a comfortable position for yourself, and just play with it. See what it feels like to have your palms facing up in a receiving mudra. See what it feels like to have your palms facing down, connecting into the earth. Or maybe you prefer to have one hand on your navel and one hand on your heart. Just find a very comfortable, relaxing position and inhale really deep. Oh, squeeze everything as tight as you can, really tight, 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 tight. And let it go. Inhale again. Hold your breath and squeeze the worry, the stress, squeeze it all out. Let it go. And one more time, inhale really deep. Hold your breath. Squeeze your fingers, your toes, your face. Squeeze everything as tight as you can. And let it go. Let everything go. Let everything go. As you begin to notice my body is so relaxed. I am so relaxed. From my head all the way to my toes. I am so relaxed. So relaxed. I am so relaxed. So relaxed. If your mind likes to wander, begin to say to yourself as you inhale, letting, and as you exhale, say to yourself, go. Inhaling, letting, exhaling, go. Letting, go. Letting, go.
allowing your breath to lengthen again. Feel your awareness. You begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And rotating your wrists in a circle. And rotating your ankles in a circle. And rotating in the opposite direction. And then letting that go as you begin to stretch into you. Stretch. Bringing your arms over your head on the floor. And then letting that stretch go, bringing your arms back down. And bringing your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and give yourself a big hug, a big, big squeeze. And then opening your arms wide out onto the floor, lowering your knees over to the right side as you look left. And then using your navel, bringing your knees over to the other side as you look in the opposite direction again. And then bringing your knees back to center. Rub the bottom of your feet together. Rub your palms together. Rub, 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 rub. And then letting that go. Bringing your knees in towards your chest, and you give yourself that big squeeze, a big hug. And then inhale really deep. As you exhale, say out loud, I can and I will. Inhale again. I can and I will. And begin to rock that into your consciousness. Just rocking a little forward and backwards. I can and I will. I can and I will. Maybe you drop your knees to the right side and push yourself up. Maybe you keep rocking until you rock yourself all the way up to a seated posture. And you find your way back to the beginning, back to the beginning. I swear I had that on mute, but it came back on. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. If any dads joined us sometime during this session, I want to say Happy Father's Day. I'm going to call my dad right after this and really acknowledge, my dad for all the greatness that he brought into my life, even though he wasn't always so nice. But also, we're in that new moon energy. So what are you going to bring from your heart? What are you going to really bring forward for your life? Each day we have the opportunity to grow. And sometimes in our growth, it's the things that are not serving us. And so maybe you find an intention inside of something that doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe that's your promise to yourself to work towards letting it go. Or maybe you want to create some new healthier habits for yourself. And so take this time because the energy is really, really, really like almost like a magnified during this summer solstice energy. It's this huge illuminating light that can illuminate, that new beginning for you. So after this class, run out, sit in nature, and just be with, what am I going to bring forward for myself? Because you got to just figure it out for you. No one can bring you peace. No one can bring you happiness. No one can bring you healthy foods. You got to bring it to you. So I challenge you to go outside, sit with it, and see what you're going to bring forward. Let's see. Well, who do we have messaging me? Oh, Minnie saying thank you. Hugs and kisses to Minnie, says Julia. Oh, I love how you guys all love each other so much. We have a really beautiful tribe, really beautiful tribe of yogis, and I'm so honored and so blessed to be a part of this beautiful tribe. And so I still do not have the capacity. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll wish for myself to bring forward. Maybe someday I'll sing the Long Time Sunshine, but today I'm not going to sing it for you. Sorry. Rub your palms together and then press your palms together firmly. I close you with the blessing of, may the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale really deep. Exhale, let it go. And we'll close with one long Sat Nam. Inhale and exhale. And inhale to begin. Sat Nam. And may you go forward in this illuminating light of the summer solstice, truly, truly connecting to that light that lies inside of you, that light that can light up your path. Namaste. And so off you go, spreading the world with love. And so I'll see you. I don't even know what day it is today. Sunday. So if you're on my platforms, Yoga Works and Guras, if you want to take live interactive class with me, you can go onto my website and see the schedule there to see the live interactive classes. But I teach on Tuesdays and Thursdays, open to the public with membership. So I would love to see you there. Otherwise, we're back here next Sunday. Don't forget to put a reminder in your calendar because I'm not going to remind you. But YouTube, I don't know if you know this, but if you ring the bell somewhere up there, there's a bell. If you're subscribed to my channel and you ring that bell, then when I go to put it on the channel, then it'll notify you anything that's new coming up. So make sure you ring the bell, and I can't wait to see you next week. All right, love each and every one of you. Sat Nam. Now I got to figure out, where do I close this? Okay, bye. I'm waving. Wave to each other. Okay, bye everyone. Love you. Bye bye.